Hello guys, super quick before this video starts. Like, subscribe, blah 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 blah, that stuff. But this tier list is based on how much I like a character, not just how much I want to plap, okay? There's also a section with some reactions from other creators at the end. Okay, let's start.
Not until you try it. It fucking sucks, but like you gotta try it before you know that for sure.
99% of them are complete dog shit. But if you're lucky and tired or high or just dissociating,
Tired, high, letting the intrusive thoughts win. Alright. So, hopefully this will be able to go a little bit quicker than the last one did because I've kind of, I've essentially already plotted them out. Now I'm just explaining to someone who wasn't there. So, as far as Siege, pretty Wyoming here in the C tier. There's not a lot. Siege doesn't do a lot. She started doing a lot more. She would have been lower if it wasn't for like chapter 11, where she at least has like, she like cares, but she's like very nervous about failure and everything, which is real. That's cool. That's a character flaw and trait that's interesting enough.
I will say that I feel like that could go for a lot of characters where it's like once they get like more spotlight in the chapters or events.
Yeah, some others don't. We'll get to the ones that have wasted their opportunity. Silver Ash.
Speaking of recent events,
Silver Ash. I mean, like it's gonna annoy people on my server because they were screaming at me when I did it before. I'll put him above Siege this time, but still. Like, maybe a bit more interesting than Siege, but, like, he honestly, even in Breaking the Ice, he didn't do a whole lot. It was Gnosis that he made do, like, everything.
Well, duh. No, Silver Ash is like the CEO.
Yeah, because, like, there's a reason.
Since the board meetings, and Gnosis is like the secretary who
has
to do
everything. Gnosis actually has to do, and it makes sense, because he's trying to be, like, a unifying figure for the entire country, so he can't get his hands dirty, but that just also limits how much he can actually do. It's like, I see why, but it's not all that interesting. Now, Saria...
sense to do his dirty work.
Yeah. Now, Saria, I'm going to put her up with Basketball in the B tier, a bit more than mid, but she's really carried by the fact that she can talk to other people in the events and everything. Like, in like the Right Lab manga as well. She's really carried by the fact that she has a lot of people to talk to, because she's kind of bland by herself. Again, you see why she's like that. And I
feel like
she cares and she bounces off of, other people better.
Yeah, especially with her stuff with like silence and whatnot.
Yeah.
And like the whole divorced child situation.
Yeah, the divorce, you divorced 1 and divorced 2. Don't forget about the first one. The first one where they lost the child that's older than both of them.
They all kind of have the problem of being a bit too stoic.
Yeah, like it's fine if you have people to bounce off of, but when you have to carry situations on your own, like when Siege isn't talking to like Indra and when Saria is like by herself, it ends up with them being kind of seeming almost boring and out of touch, which I think can cause a lot of problems.
Yeah, just because someone's stoic, you still got to add a little spice, a little character, a little flavor.
Yeah.
They can't just be like, I'm the leader character.
Yeah. I don't care about anything. Why does no one like me?
I care about my fellow compatriots.
Yeah.
That's my personality.
Yeah. Hoshiguma, I think a lot of people really like her. I'm not that high on her. I think sometimes she comes across as weirdly too nice, but she kind of has to be because Chen and Lin are mean a lot of the time. But like Chen, Lin, and Swire, Swire is a bit more good natured, but like the three of them really are like straight out of a Mean Girls movie. Like the way they talk to each other.
Chen and Lin are the two gossiping, like, annoying bitches.
Yeah. Like,
and then Hoshiguma's just like, hi guys, I got you guys bevies.
Yeah, like,
oh my gosh.
She has to be a bit too nice because everyone around her is kind of an asshole. But she's still definitely a lot more enjoyable. And she had her serious moment trying to stop Chen at the end of like, the main story, the first arc of the main story. So she had her moments. And actually, similarly, I would say, is definitely, at times, is a bit bland, because you can almost predict very easily what she's going to do. But that's okay. She's simple, but she's entertaining.
She's like apple pie, simple and entertaining.
Yeah. I wouldn't really call apple pie entertaining, but so apple pie is simple and entertaining. I stare at apple pie for 3 hours, you know.
I was thinking more
the craftsmanship,
like it tastes good, but then I said entertaining.
I'm just imagining like the like American Psycho, there's this card scene, the craftsmanship, the amount of apples. Oh my God, it's perfect.
The crust, it's so flaky.
The crust,
the perfect golden brown.
The perfect golden brown, the tasteful thickness of it. Oh my God. All I remember, like legitimately guiding head for me is just that image of like the Venom Spider-Man of Fiametta dunking on Anduin. It's like all I really remember from it. Yeah.
Fiametta really is the best part of that.
Yeah. Ifrit, like, she has personality. I don't remember where I put her before. I think I might have just put her in C. But thinking again, like, I feel like C, B, and D might have a few swaps from the last time I did it, but I feel like a lot of it's going to be pretty set in stone. I don't think people's reactions would change, so if I got your reaction and you're seeing this and things are different and you wish you could change it, sorry.
Put it in the PO box, which we don't have.
Yeah, put it in the PO box. We? This is our channel now. You taking half? You'll have to make half the video story.
God damn it, never mind. It is P.O. Box.
Immediately, when there's any actual work, you know what? Nah, it's yours. I think Fiala will be A, relatively low in A, but I think she is. I think she is pretty interesting. I think her like, you know, despite the infection issues, with her being practically Helen Keller.
Parents.
Yeah, and the dead parents, that she's still like accomplished in her field and she still goes out on that Sigma female grind. Shining. You know what? I'm gonna give her C because I think her dynamic with like the other confessors, like her family, could be interesting moving forward. Because before that, she had the problem of just being one of the two stoic, I don't have any personality characters.
Not to mention, her kind of like group was Neural and Nightingale.
Yeah, her group, none of them have personality. Like, they're all the straight man. There's no goofball. Nightingale, you know, she'll be the first accounting. She didn't even get something like Shining where she's interesting. We know that the confessors fucked around with her to make her that way, like to make her like physically weak, but it's not like she has any personality really outside of it.
All right.
Angelina, I mean, C, maybe top of C because she actually has some personality, but she is very cliche. She's kind of basic. She seems like a character more of a dating sim than Arknights.
That'd be an When are we gonna get the Arknights dating sim?
Yeah, Arknights dating sim when? Moving on. Zima, I think is first S. I think her part of the Children of Ursus event, I think it's super interesting. I think you know, it's not. I doubt it's a totally accurate portrayal of the PTSD, but I think the like almost, I guess, evil Zima that have kind of followed her around, like, you know, drilling in all of the failures that she feels she had and everything, and her shortcomings. Oh, yeah. I think is a super interesting thing to have. So, I mean, first one for sulfuric acid, Chinese drip torture dropped on my nuts. Gonna be Texas. She has no personality. You can, if these motherfuckers can say, oh, that's intentional, okay, but she has no personality. She didn't give a shit what happened in like 90%. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? You're going in there too. You're going in there too. You're going right in there too.
They can look at each other.
Like 90% of her own event, her own story, she didn't give a fuck about it. Why are we following like her? Why is she the point where the story kind of converges? Why is she the one getting the altar? Why not focus on Lapland? She gave a shit. just not Texas. She sucks.
Honestly, if they do another Syracusan event, it's probably just gonna be around Lapland.
Yeah, definitely, because people will spend a fuck ton of money for the Lapland altar. Now Indra.
Yeah,
Now Indra, back up at the top.
I would.
Indra back up at the. Is that I would for Lapland Altar? Or is that an I would on Indra?
Both.
Indra is kind of carrying Glasgow because honestly, the other three are not that interesting to me. I'm gonna be honest.
Indra's fans.
What's up, Beijing? All right, so. All right, Savage. I mean, the thing about Savage, like, it's a nice design and all, but they haven't used her like at all in the story. We just kind of know she's like Amia's nanny.
Yeah, she's the anniversary character, so she doesn't really show up because if she shows up, nobody knows who she is unless you were around for any of the anniversaries.
Yeah. So you know what? While this is the middle, gonna put her in the mid of mid because she just hasn't been involved at all.
She just exists.
Yeah.
She has a nice design and all that, but
just
exists.
Now, original Spectre, fairly interesting. The brain issues certainly do lead her to be relatively interesting, but
crazy nun who had a whole bunch of Baja Blast injected into her spine.
She went through the drive-thru at the Forbidden Taco Bell. The Baja Blast replaced her spinal cord.
Shyamalan is just the Taco Bell manager, let's be honest.
So, I mean, either A or B. The thing is, I do think, a little bit of a spoiler for later, I do think her other version is more interesting. I do think when she has kind of unlocked her old self.
You mean Unchained?
Yes.
Her old self.
Yes, I do. When she has unchained her old self, she is more interesting. I think she's interesting enough, but she's not all that interesting. When she's just...
Why are the alien abyssal hunters more human than Texan?
Yeah. Like, why is fucking Therm EX way more human and, like, interesting than Texas? Answer me that. Okay. Thermy does his job.
Thermy X is great.
Thermy actually just fucking, like, gets dropped down, complete suicide bombing, refuses to elaborate, fucking, like, repairs himself and then does it again. Alpha behavior. Frank is relatively interesting. I like Frank.
Yeah. I like all the Black Steel operators except for, like, vanilla.
I'd say they need more time. I would say for now. I think I put Frank in like one tier lower than Liskarm last time, but I'll just put them both in B. I think they need an actual event. And now Lapland. I think Lapland honestly kind of B, kind of mid.
Yeah.
Like she's when compared to Texas, she's a lot more interesting. But she does get a little bit one note with like the crazy behavior. Because she does kind of do the same thing.
Yeah, she is very much, for a lot of the time, she is very much just obsessed with Texas.
Yeah.
But I feel like going forward, she will be a bit better if they continue her story, considering
like just
what happens.
Do a story. Yeah, like just do a story where Texas is nowhere near it, and it's just Lapland.
Well, I feel like if they do another Kusano event.
Hell, kill Texas. Give her the Beagle treatment. Just kill Texas. You know what? Just kill Texas.
Old Yeller style.
Yeah, take her out back. Put a bullet in her. Yeah, Vulcan is honestly kind of C tier because I know a little bit about Vulcan, but not all that much. He's the blacksmith.
Like
Croissant. Croissant's interesting enough. She can go with Exia. I think most of Penguin Logistics is really likable, outside of the obvious. And now getting to the shocker of the tier list for people who have, heard me shit on Texas repeatedly. Neural is the worst character in the game. No cap, and let me go get her altar too, because this bitch did not change at all. She is a straight up Mary Sue. Her only flaw is she was too perfect for the society. She had to be shipped off because it wasn't safe how flawless she was. Like, what is this bullshit? This is like some self-insert fanfiction shit. The entire story bends to her will at all times. She gets what she wants always. She's always in the right no matter what. Anyone who goes against her, automatically bad. Like, it's straight up all, like, Mary Sue checkboxes. And it's boring.
But Rain, horse pussy.
There's other horse... You can find horse pussy 1 year older, like 20 times the quality. Zofia is a way more interesting character. Don't you try to bring up horse pussy in here like that's an argument.
As the voice of the people, we should definitely put Firewatch in C tier.
Yeah, I mean, Firewatch... The problem is she's not going to have any personality, and she's really essentially thrown away her personality for her just goal of just, I'm going to kill all the people who fucked up my village, no matter what. And, like, it's intriguing her goal and everything, but the problem becomes, like, she does more than, you know, Nightingale, at least. Her goal and everything is intriguing. But what's she actually going to do? Be stoic, not have a personality, not talk to anyone, only be invested in her stuff. Like, she is living exclusively for hate. So she ain't never gonna change.
Once again, if we want the character to be better, we're probably gonna have to get an event around them.
Yeah.
But I don't see that.
Now, for first S+ tier, I love Platinum's, like, nihilist zoomer personality. She's so done with everything. She's such a mood.
Goofy.
She is. It is weird to call, like, the paid government assassin who, like, goes around shooting kids goofy, but, like, she goofy. She kind of goofy. Who taught her to get goofy like that?
I mean, she's so incompetent at shooting people.
She's so, like,
how she got into the business of being an assassin.
Yeah,
like,
it's so funny. It's so like the near light event. Just imagine, just and like every like 5 minutes, you just got like Roy getting a call, like head in his hands, like, oh god, not again. Please tell me. Yeah, yo, Platinum, did you get him? No. Oh god damn it, not again. Do I have to do everything myself?
It's just a string of unread text messages, just like, I missed.
Yeah, it's like, I blew it. It's just like, repeatedly, over and over again.
Scene. Just left on scene.
Either like left on scene or like a single, like random emojis. Like, you don't know what it means. There's one just like the crocodile emoji. Like, random, like, just, you don't even know what it means. Okay, Province. Last time we were doing it, Province got left all the way to the end, and, you know, I'll throw the Lupo community and their commander-in-chief Skorak a bone. I think Province is entertaining enough. I think she's interesting. I think her story is pretty interesting with being a catastrophe messenger and everything. I think that's a pretty cool, like, profession in there. I think, you know, it's essentially, I'd imagine it's a firefighter thing where, you know, you get into it for the adrenaline rush.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you're there, because...
I don't think you, like, willingly go out and look for catastrophes if you don't get an adrenaline kick out of it.
Like, if you don't get some, like, kick out of it, the same way, like, you don't run into burning buildings unless, like, you get something personally out of it. Like, obviously helping people.
Anime storm watchers. That's what they are.
Yeah. Meteorite is kind of similar to Firewatch, honestly. They're kind of linked there. They have, like, a linked past and linked problems in the present. Amiya definitely, I think, is a good main character to follow. Because she is the main character.
I'd say high A tier.
Yeah. I think I'll put her at the top for now. I think she's a good character to have as our main lead. I think she does her job well. Skyfire, she was involved in, like, the Golden Glow event and stuff.
Yeah, she helped out Golden Glow and all that.
Yeah, her personality kind of reminds me of Kajimaru, where you have the kind of slightly... And Swire! There's a multiple, like, kind of bitchy cat girls. But Skyfire's the worst out of them. Silence is... eh. Like... Her and Saria bouncing off each other is, like, good. There's, like, the conflict about Ifrit and their past and everything. That's interesting. And that's, like, about all they have. I could give her B just because of this whole situation. Put Ifrit in between them. Just that whole situation. I think I probably put her in, like, C or D last time I did. I've been a lot kinder. I think there were a lot more Ds and stuff by now.
Come on, Rain. You gotta be mean. You gotta do them hard takes.
Yeah, okay, hard take, boom. Straight up. I'll say I fucking hate there's like 2 tropes of like ways characters talk that I hate. One is like a robot. I don't like it. I hate it. Talking like a goddamn computer. I don't like it at all. I really don't. Now, Warfarin? She's interesting, but again, she hasn't gotten a whole lot of time and attention. The thing with characters later on is when like all the characters started being involved in events on the banner, like when they came out.
Mm-hmm.
Like the thing is about a lot of the release operators, like Warfarin has been involved briefly in the story.
Oh yeah, she's gotten a bit of stuff, considering all the stuff going on with like the whole Sarkaz court.
Estina is kind of the worst of the bears by I think a pretty good margin.
Yeah.
I just think she's kind of lame. What does she do? Read books? Be literate? Fucking loser.
Fucking loser. Go eat people.
Yeah. Fucking loser. Go eat crayons. What are you doing?
Let's be honest, Zima would eat crayons.
Absolutely. Bro, the purple ones are delicious. Of course you'd eat crayons.
But she'd be nice. She'd save the red ones for you.
Yeah.
She's not that cruel. She'll share.
Yeah, the red ones are pretty good.
You have a lot of experience with this.
Yeah, what can I say? A lot of experience. I'm a crayon man. For Sora, I would put her with others.
That an idol is allowed to be in a mercenary group.
Yeah, it's like you're telling me the companies that will shadow ban you for life from the industry when you breathe wrong are letting you like throw up crip outside, like you throw up crips on Instagram, like go do drive-by shootings, telling me they're letting you engage in gang warfare? And people will be like, that's kind of disrespectful to do this about the dead. And then once I've killed their families, they're not going to talk so much anymore. Anyways, Mayor.
Yeah, Mayor. She's great.
Yeah, Mayor's great. Mayor's great. She could use more story, but she's great. She can be A. She absolutely has some taking over the rightful Dutch city of Paris energy.
That's true.
I could absolutely see her waving a Dutch flag in Paris.
It's also kind of strange how, like, despite being part of Rhine Labs, she just, like, never shows up in the Rhine Labs stories.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's literally an entire sector by herself, and she's just out here, like, building otters at Rhodes Island now.
Yeah.
Kirsten watching every competent person leave fucking Rhine Lab for Rhodes Island.
I feel like Kirsten just kind of forgot that she had Mayor on her payroll, so Mayor's just kind of free to do whatever the shit she wants.
Mayor,
it's like a less checked on Dorothy.
Mayor is essentially like she's the employee equivalent of like when you like forget like you have like a Netflix subscription. It just keeps ticking over every month. Keep paying for it.
Hey, does anyone know where this charge came in for robot parts in C4?
Yeah. What? Wait, just. Oh yeah, that's Director Franks. Wait a minute, Dorothy's gone. Wait a minute. Who the fuck?
And it's not Saria trying to blow up my office again.
Yeah. I reinforced it after last time. She knows she can't break it down.
She knows I put the child locks on it.
Yeah. The child locks are on the vents. No putting C4 in them.
Damn it.
I'm just imagining. Yeah, I'm just imagining. Sorry, I just watched this a lockpicking lawyer video. Just gotta learn the single-sided jiggler. The single-sided jiggler. I really like her. Like I put her up and like I really like her. She needs more attention. I'm not sure if I can really put her up an S, but A is getting so full that I really like Vader. I think her design is cool. I think the Vi gauntlets on the panda is nice. Watch my other videos if you haven't, or I'm gonna fucking do nothing.
Yeah.
To you.
And don't forget to like, subscribe and
comment. And turn notifications.
Join the Discord.
Join the Discord. Give me
I
a
need
little
more
kiss.
friends. I can't keep playing League with this guy. Like, come
No,
on.
what? I'm the one carrying you. You shut up, support player. You're kind. Don't have a right to speak. Also, I'm pretty sure Permanix didn't get mentioned when we went over her. She's kind of mid. She's kind of like Silver Ash. Yeah. But now Cliffheart has a lot more personality. She's a lot more interesting. I think as far as the Silver Ash siblings go, she is the most entertaining, easily.
If you're gonna continue the Silver Ash bloodline, Cliffheart is the way to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, perhaps unless Eripathy is passed between mother and child. Then maybe
I'm
not.
pretty sure it's
it's not an STD. Let's go. Plap the infected. I can't believe these stupid societies and Arknights would get rid of so many single mommable plappable ladies just because of a few rocks. Anyways, Manticore, you know,
I guess they don't like their meat walls to be rock climbing walls.
Gotta make sure you don't slip, bro. You gotta put that harness on.
Is that why the pullout game's so hard?
The pullout game's so hard because like it's a risk to just jump off. Yeah. Anyways, Manticore, personality-wise, is kind of mid, but those skins.
The skins really.
Those skins. I mean, especially the Veil one, and now another unpopular opinion incoming.
I like Red.
Yeah, like I can understand
how weird she is.
Yeah, I can understand liking Red. She is the quiet kid who always wears the hoodie, but it's another trope that I hate with the talking. I hate the referring to yourself in the third person. It's like the speaking like a robot to me. It just annoys me. Just use I, Red. It's not that hard. Use I. Now Vigna has a funny meme. Not much else, but I think at the very least top of C for good meme.
It's like that kid in The Incredibles. What are you waiting for?
I don't know, just an interesting Nightingale story. Yeah, me too, kid. Me too. Courier definitely, I think is interesting.
Courier is a cool dude. And also, he was like my first Vanguard I really like raised.
Yeah, like he's a cool dude, and I do like that he has the kind of like once you get him to E2, it's the first time that he's like not smiling and being super positive when you see more of what's like what he's really like. I think that's cool.
Yeah, you gain his trust enough where he kind of is like, okay, I don't need to put on this like this act, this fake mask. I can be myself. Yeah. And hey, I'm a lot more serious.
Yeah. I mean, right now he wears the mask with a smile for hours at a time.
God damn.
Yes, he understood
it. Courier is just Arknight's dream.
He's got to take his normal pills, man. He's always being judged by a bunch of strange faces. He's scared to go outside and he hasn't seen the light in ages. Anyways, Scavenger, like, this goes perfectly with Nightingale for the, come on, do something. They don't do anything.
One thing, though, that Scavenger skin, pretty cool.
It's a pretty nice skin. But to be honest, I didn't take a second look at it because I don't give a shit about the Scavenger.
That's true. I was like, that's a cool skin. I don't use it.
Moving on! Yeah. Estelle? It's either a C or a D, because, I mean, again, there's a lot of these release characters that they just haven't done anything with. Like, what is there to say about Estelle? She has good art. I can at least give her C. She has really nice art. Now, Doberman. Based behavior. Killed Beagle. I mean, based behavior. What more is there to say? She removed one of the dumb, little, worthless shits. Beagle, gone. Yo, Cruz Alter wouldn't have turned into the giga-thick, dino-nuggy-ass mommy that she used to be, that she is now, if her friends hadn't died. So, we can thank Doberman for giving us such a fat ass. Now on to Frostly. No, we're moving on. We're moving on. Frostleaf's mid as hell. Sorry, Greg or Dave. I don't know which one.
She's got a lot of really cool designs, especially with her skins.
Yeah, like her skin is cool, but I mean, again, they just don't do much with her. She was involved in the story a little bit, like with Meteorite. Matoi Maru is, I will say, I think, she has her fans. I think they're overselling it a bit. I think she at least has an entertaining dichotomy going from flower arranging to, steroid abuser in like 2 minutes. But she very much has just kind of one gimmick. Moose?
Eventually.
Mouse? Moose.
Mooses? Meese?
Miska
Muska, Mickey Mouse?
She's cute. I like her claw hand.
High C for cat.
C for cat. That's a great move. That's like F for turtle. for turtle. Oh, Par would kill me. Anyways, like I'm gonna put Cora where I put her last time. B. She has a better design. Her base skin and her skin. She has a better design than a lot of the C tiers. But her personality, she's kind of just an annoying little shit with a bat. Now, I do like that she just carries around a steel bat to smack some nerds' rib cages with. I do respect that behavior.
She takes the other operator's lunch money and breaks their kneecaps.
Yeah, I do respect that behavior. Actually, I respect it more than carrying around swords. Imagine using your little fucking gay math protractor sword.
Why does she have protractors on?
Use a big gay protractor sword. It's Pride Month, Lapland. Be proud. Use a big sword.
Her sword's are specially made to help with her arts, but it's like, why do they have protractors?
Sword especially made to help with her arts and her college classes because she was really bad at fucking geometry. Gummy's an A. I can't put her any higher because then Para's or fucking Supa's 16-minute roast that he sent me wouldn't make sense. Now the other chef can also go in A tier. I mean, Matterhorn is also, he had some involvement in breaking the ice. Him and Courier weren't the most involved, but they were entertaining while they're there. I like them. I think essentially it really is just Cliffheart and the boys that are the most interesting out of the Breaking the Ice set, I guess.
Buy now the new Breaking the Ice Lego set. Your own Silver Ash minifigure.
Gnosis has blown up a train in Lego City. Blue Poison is really, she needs to be involved more.
Yeah.
The blue cakes and everything is funny. Her skin is both, it's nice in multiple ways. I'll just put it that way. I think the colors and everything are very nice, and also workout clothes are attractive. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
And
are you gonna say the same thing when we get to Broca?
Well, it's a bit different. It's a bit of a double standard. I'll be honest. I've got a bit of a double standard here. I'll be honest with you. A bit of a double standard. I'm not as big of a fan.
Okay.
I do respect his grind, though. I would actually ask for his workout set, and and ask him how to properly make a protein shake, so that it doesn't have those stupid little grains left. Like, what the? Why don't they dissolve easier? Anyway, Jessica, shut the fuck up, you whiny bitch. You know what? Fuck you. You, Jessica. I sentence you to 3-hour white guy political YouTube video essays for the rest of your life. Life in prison, where you'll be like locked up in the fucking. You'll have like the straitjacket on, locked into a seat, and all you can do is watch fucking 3-hour white guy political YouTube video essays. That's all you're allowed to do for the rest of your life. Shirayuki, I'm a big fan of her design. Especially the skin, the like white ninja outfit. Reminds me of the goat Zane from Lego Ninjago, a real OG, a real one you could say.
They don't have Zane or any of those guys in the newer episodes.
Damn, did they get rid of the 4 mainstays, the classics?
I think they still have the red dude.
Yeah, honestly, I would be fine if they replaced Jay. Fuck Jay. He sucked. Jay sucked. Jay was such a weenie boy. He sucked. Meteor, I don't really like. She has a nice enough skin and everything, but she's kind of generic. She's mid as fuck. Mid behavior. Now, Chitana, on the other hand, is a little bit more interesting. She hasn't been involved in much. Maybe once we head to like Sami for like IS4, finally she'll get to do something.
I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, I don't think they remember she exists. And now,
let's be honest, she's just using a magic 8-ball. That's the reason.
She shakes the magic 8-ball and just tells the people what it says as their fortune.
It says, "Try again."
Yeah.
Ask later.
Speak confidently and ask again. All right. If Hayes just honestly, if Hayes was an NPC, I think I'd like her. I hate her lines as an operator. They're so cringe. The shit with the kotatsu, the shit with the meow meow. Shut the fuck up.
Her E2 art is probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Of like all E2 arts.
Yeah. That's it. It's a very worthwhile rock climbing wall. Yeah.
Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah. Hey, that infected pussy like a rock climbing wall. Now Gavial, I actually was gonna initially put Gavial higher, and I was like talking to people on my server, and I was like, she is a bit Mary Sue-y. It's not like Neural. Everything doesn't always go perfectly how she wants. It goes relatively good, but that's a lot of the stories. But she's
also did.
Yeah, she's kind of right.
Punch Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, that was kind of based. Like I was gonna say, like honestly, her greatest flaw kind of is that she goes immediately to fist to solve anything, and that blows up in her face sometime. Yeah. And she's also funny. So she can go, and where's the other one? She doesn't change in her. She's like Texas and Earl. She doesn't change in her altar. So I'll just put the altar with it. The croc with the Glock. Now,
the croc with the Glock.
Perfumer makes meth, which is pretty base behavior, quite frankly.
That's a plus in my book.
Yeah. She's kind of mid, but she's a little. She's kind of like here. You know, it's hard to put a lot of these characters above like these fuckers because they get a ton of screen time and these motherfuckers don't.
Oh yeah.
Except for Lapland, but shut up, fucking dumbass. Oh, I have found someone to go below Nightingale. Myrrh is pointless. No one knows who Merle is. Fuck Merle. Myrrh. Fuck Myrrh. Earth Spirit.
You can't even remember her name.
Yeah, Earth Spirit. She let the intrusive thoughts win, and that alone, despite the fact that I don't give a shit about anything else, the fact that her staff like talks to her and she's fucking schizophrenic is enough to at least give her a top of D.
If she didn't have the staff, she'd be lower.
Oh yeah, she would be lower because that's the only like interesting personality she has. Deep color. She doesn't do anything. We don't know anything about her. They haven't given her any chance to do anything.
She has a great design.
Yeah,
do something with it.
Yeah, like she's colorful and everything. I could put her up with Estelle, and I like the colors and everything. Now Gravel has been involved, and she's kind of fucking insane, and it's interesting. We kind of it feels like the way she acts is more entertaining than Lapland. She's not. They're both pretty crazy, but she's a bit more grounded to where it doesn't seem like Lapland is very chaotic, but also seems to like kind of in like the Ilsarkunos and shit like know everything that's going on. So like it's kind of weird when it's like okay, this chaotic wild card, but they know like literally everything. So it just kind of feels like their decision making is like very clear and obvious what they should do, as opposed to where sometimes Gravel and Spectre just do whack shit, or just weird shit. Like when Platinum was coming in to kill the Doctor, it was like, oh yeah, like close your eyes, and like you're thinking, oh wait, is she gonna like kiss the Doctor? Just instead is just trying to fucking stab Platinum behind him.
That's just normal.
No, Shaw talks fast. Shaw is absolutely a baller. Shaw is gonna destroy the rap scene. Absolutely. Truly,
Shaw doesn't mumble rap,
yeah.
and we love that.
Shaw is truly the littlest Nos. Even littler Nos. Now, Rope is another character that, like, her story is interesting and everything, where she was, like, literally so good at being, like, a thief and stealing shit that the police caught her and they were like, all right, let's send her to the pharmaceutical company we work with. Because she's so cracked at being a fucking thief. You know, with Manticore, we count in the skins. And she's got nice skins. So we can slot her up to A. Vanilla...
Also, she is literally a rope bunny.
Yeah. Anyways,
that's just too obvious not to make a joke about.
Yeah, the Rope, the bunny girl that likes ropes. Yeah. Fang, honestly,
threw us a slow ball.
The question is, are they an F tier or are they a straight up sulfuric acid on my ball? I like Plume.
Don't upset too many people.
Yeah, Plume is like the only one of your bodyguards that is like not that you would not straight up kill you. Does they have like gravel? Yeah, Platinum was a straight up assassin. Why is she our bodyguard?
Platinum was gonna try and kill you.
Yeah, she literally tried to already. Kalsa was like, you know what, this is optimal.
I mean,
this is a good setup.
Really
yeah, Shiryuki's cool. Yeah, Shiryuki and Plume, I would actually trust to turn my back to.
Oh, Texas is your bodyguard as well.
No, you know what? I would trust Texas because she'd have to do something. Like in order for her to hurt me, she'd have to do something.
She'd have to become an interesting character.
Yeah, she would have to be active in the story to hurt me. So I actually trust that she would not do that. Melantha is honestly either bottom of C or top of D. Like a lot of the 3-stars, there's like no character. Now Cardigan's adorable.
Oh yeah.
Cardigan's adorable. She can hop up a tier. She's adorable. Beagle. I hate Beagle.
The only thing Beagle has accomplished is die.
Yeah, the only thing Beagle has accomplished. It was a good death though. It created Cruise Alter. It was a good death. Yo, in League we call those good deaths. That's like, you know, that's like you throw yourself in as the support and die to like get engaged that your team like 5-for-1 wipes. Like that's a good death.
Yeah.
And that's all she's done.
That's what I've been doing as
totally. Like when you play Tom Kenshin, it takes you 6 games to devour the ADC and save me once.
Hey. You didn't need my help. You got a Penta. You got your clip. Be happy.
Normal Cruz. You know what? She was still more interesting. She was a little shit. I liked Cruz.
Are we just not gonna talk about? Okay, guess we aren't.
What are we not talking about?
My man's, you put in D tier.
There is no Adak deal. Like the fucking 1984 meme. There is no Adak deal. The fucking Megamind. You know what, Stu? You can go there too. The fucking Megamind. There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Queen of England, and there is no Steward! Lava, shut your edgy ass up. And Hibiscus... I really hate her English voice, and I have to hear it every time I fucking recruit one.
Why do you have the English voice on, then?
Because I hate the Japanese. Not true. I don't feel hate for anyone except the people I feel hate for, which aren't specifically the Japanese. Ansel is kind of shit too. You know what? Ansel at least has plenty of memes. Ansel can go above Balantha. He at least got plenty of memes.
I feel like, Rain, there just hasn't been an Arknights fanboy you'd plap yet.
There has not. Very true. There isn't. That's a good point. Base Yato.
Get on that.
Base Yato's kind of edgy.
I do like the 2-star operators, how they have like a bunch of experience, but they're just 2 stars. Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, I have like 15 years.
Yato is my least favorite. What? Never mind. I can't say Yato's my least favorite of the 2 stars. This thing exists.
Not even references her by name.
Yeah. Noir Cord, I honestly love his English voice. I love that he's just a dude. He's just a dude. He is the most normal guy. And I honestly love it. Like, his voice lines, it really does sound like he's just talking to a friend. Like, he's just a normal-ass dude. And I fucking love it. Now, Rangers is super cool. I don't know why they had to whitewash Renekton in this League collab, but, yo, Hollywood strikes again.
Wait, wouldn't it be
12F? I like 12F's design. I like that he's like the fucking like TCU mascot. Castle and Lancet
Can you
are
fix Castle?
no. Him and Lancet are
You
kind
know,
of mid. But you know who's
was
not?
ve-
Where is he? There's my goat. That's my goat. That's my goat. I love it when he goes in, blows himself up, and then is like, yes, I love this. This is my duty. I've done my job.
We love a man who appreciates his job.
We stand a suicide bomber. We love him. He's my favorite. Oh, Scotty.
For legal reasons,
That's a joke. Yeah. Scotty is like one of the best of the stoic protagonists, because not only has she got an involvement to actually show emotion, she's gotten the time, but she gives a shit. Her and Gladia give a shit.
Snake
Also
Man.
got a big old worm inside of her. She gonna have some other worms inside of her if she ain't careful. Parasites that are underwater. She should be very careful.
That's true. There's a lot of creepy parasites in water, and you guys should be careful.
Yeah, but that's mostly fresh water. I think in the ocean she should be pretty okay. And now, EHA, this one's for you. Grani is great. Grani is Grani is simple, but she's so enjoyable. She's a real peppy, positive little horse. And you know, her similar to another character. You know, where while I'm on the subject, where is the other
horses?
No, not of horses. Of oh my god, where am I blind? Where?
It's right there. It's right there.
Okay, there we go. On the subject of police officers who aren't racist, the rare subcategory. I think
I'm
Jackie.
That's rare.
I mean, I doubt it's honestly all that rare. It's just kind of a joke with the whole, you know, police brutality stuff, all that happening. Yeah, that stuff that's not very cool. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. If you're a police officer, don't beat people to death. You shouldn't do that.
You guys heard it here first.
Honestly, even if you're not a police officer, try to avoid shooting people and/or beating them to death.
Rain out here with the hot takes.
I know some people will hate that, but don't kill random people or beat them to death. Try to avoid that if you can, if at all possible. Just try your best.
Close to death is fine. To death, no.
Yeah, in there. Jackie's there because she's not racist. Okay, there. Now I can remove that part if I want to. Nightmare again needs more story. Her being a schizophrenic psych major, like, actually, her split personality and everything, she could actually be so interesting. And her archetype in the game, doesn't she do, like, healing and, like, slowing as well as damage? She does so many things, but is bad at all of them.
Yeah.
The point where, like...
It's like being a jack of all trades, but you don't have any specialties when it's a game about having specialties. Jack
of all trades, master of none. Get
Not
back
again.
in your cage.
Guys, help! I'm trapped in his basement. Help!
You don't need help. You don't need help. I feed it. I feed it water. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I feed it.
I feed it. I water it. It'll be fine.
I'm like some creature.
Yeah.
Play League with.
The League basement. You're only let out during League hours. Bee Hunter, again needs actual screen time. I like her. Needs actual screen time. Midnight's pretty great. I'll be honest. I like him. He is like Orchid. If it wasn't for Midnight, Orchid would straight up be an F, because she just doesn't do anything outside of when she's being the straight man to his goofball. And he is a good goofball.
He's a homie.
Yeah, he's a homie. He's funny. I like him a lot. Catapult, I didn't like a lot till the English voice. I think her English voice is really good. I think it captures that she's kind of a
bitch in her
yes.
voice. Okay, she's good.
Which is base behavior. I like Doberman, but like, you know, I also respect the hatred for authority. Chen kind of sucks. I don't know, like why. I feel like Chen's probably the second main character because she resonates with the Chinese audience.
Mm-hmm.
But she's kind of a bad character. Like, make a good one, Hypergriff. Like, jeez. Like, you have Lin. Use her. Lin is way more entertaining when she's being bitchy.
Let's make Feeder the next main character.
Yeah. Let's make Dorothy the next main character of the entire game. Let's make Dorothy replace Amia.
You just want more Dorothy, don't you?
I do want more Dorothy.
I mean, same, but still.
I want to see Dorothy not be broken by the horrors of war, but built by it. I want to see Dorothy, you know, just start creating the most horrific weapons possible. Anyway,
like little side stories of her crimes against the Geneva Convention.
Yeah. Anyway, I think Swire's my favorite of the Lugman Quartet. Like, yeah. I'm a big fan of Swire. I think she's... I think she combines the kind of bitchiness of like Chen and Lin well with actually being decent at times, like Hoshiguma, as opposed to just being one or the other.
She's got a nice balance, and when you're surrounded by a few kind of mid characters, you know, you kind of get elevated.
When she's surrounded by mid, I can't say Lin is mid or Hoshiguma. I do like them both. Chen is worse than mid. Fuck Chen. If you like Chen, that's okay. You can have your own opinion. That's okay. But I don't. Also, Gray, I feel like, should be the cutoff for who gets into who gets out of sulfuric acid on the balls and who is in.
Do you want to throw his altar right next to him?
No. His altar gets to be Bada. His altar is the arbiter of D tier. Where is he? Where is Gray? Where is Gray 2? Where's Dorothy? I can just find Dorothy. I say where's Dorothy, immediately see Dorothy, and so I can just find Gray. My eyes are naturally drawn to Dorothy.
Yeah.
It's them big Mickey Mouse ears. Stand out.
If you ever want to distract Rain, just put Dorothy right in front of him. He'll stare at it blankly for like 3 hours straight.
Actually, like, eyes like pointing in different directions, like drooling.
The lights will be on, but nobody is home.
Poppycar's a stupid kid, and I hate children. Spot is kind of a dingus, but I do like him for it. I do like his dingus behavior.
I do like how he's like, yeah, my job's here to make sure that these shitters don't die.
Yeah, make sure these little fucking piss babies. Like, bro, I hate getting infected. I was a rich kid, now I gotta go look after these fucking schmucks. Schwartz, I mean, spectacular ass and titties, you know, nice design and everything. There's not a lot, you know, you're saying, you know, lights are on, no one's home. The lights are kind of on, but no one's home with her.
She is just kind of Ceylon's bitch.
Yeah, she's just Ceylon's fucking pet. Ceylon takes her for walks, and takes her for walks, you know?
Come on, Shorts. I filled your
water bowl. I do like Ceylon more than Schwartz. I think as a character, she's more interesting.
Yeah.
I also like her design, but you know, she just doesn't have art getting plapped as much. You know, unfortunately for her, you know, when you come out next to this, it's just not gonna happen. You're just gonna be at a disadvantage. All I think of when I see Glaucus is the fucking, as soon as I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. The goddamn, like, steel, like, leg braces. She can be C.
She is based off of a cool animal, too.
Yeah, oh yeah, that thing is cool as hell. Straight up looking like a real-life Pokemon. Yeah. Speaking
of real-life Pokemon,
I play Pokemon Go every day. There's another old song reference, except way older than Masked by Dream. That's the same kid who did the Cyberbully Chadoza, Katsa. The Sus. No, because back in the day, I watched YouTube commentaries. Back in the day,
Yeah.
I was the audience of Leafy's ear.
That explains how you turned out.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it on real with you, Tori. Having unsupervised internet access from a young age has messed me up. I'm a bad man. Also, the sus. I don't really like much about Susuro. You know, her being a tired, overworked college student, you know, that's mood.
She's just your average med student.
Yeah. But the name, I can't put her low when she's the sus. Also, Helliger's cool. Also, Hoshiguma, you're a little too high. Get down there. You get below Gaviel. You're a little too high. Helliger's cool as fuck. His design also, the like bright yellow kind of gradients with the kind of steel blue. Very good. I like that he had a personal kind of relation with Patriot. Unfortunately, he wasn't in the store there to fight him.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, an astrology girl.
Oh god. Space racism.
Yeah. Oh my god, those fucking memes. Astrology is just racism for girls. I was reminded of that. Oh my god. Myrtle's better than Durin. Where's Durin? Okay, Myrtle's at least gotta be D. And if you like Durin's, I mean, I don't want to say jail cell, but I've informed the police of your location because they have the child body. You can try and pull a 500-year-old vampire, but you're attracted to the character that looks like a kid, and that's that. That ain't gonna change.
Let's be honest. Nobody's attracted to the Durins. Anyone who would be, it just goes for
Suzerain. Oh god. Pajiemka is. Don't forget the character in game that's a fucking pedophile. It's a Jax player. Comes on the carpet. That's referring to a Shinshin, which is kind of unfair because there was literally an FBI investigation into whether he groomed or not, and they cleared him. So it's kind of unfair that he still gets shit on for it constantly, even though he was cleared. He didn't do it because that's just illegal. So of course they looked into it. Either way, Breeze. I mean, Breeze is just a who. She can go with the who's. Durnar. I like that she's like a candy drug dealer.
I like that she beat the shit out of her commanding officer.
Yeah, she beat the shit out of her commanding officer. She deals Skittles on the street corner. Hell yeah, that's my kind of woman.
If you do drugs, Rain will find you like 20 times more attractive.
Not true. The drugs are a side effect of the kind of person. It's correlation, but not causation.
Okay.
Ethan's another little bastard, just like Spot.
Bro, he's a homie.
He literally just snuck on the ship, just invisible. My man was reunion straight up, just snuck on the ship and just chilled. I like penguins.
I like penguins too.
Yeah. Did you know that they like engage in like prostitution? Like the male ones will give like a nice pebble to the female to build a nest with, and then the fuck.
All right, I'm going to look for pebbles because Ellen can get it.
I would absolutely give her a pebble. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Flamebringer can just go with lava. They're. Yo, he's the original. Lava wishes she could be like him.
Yeah.
And also, we're gonna have to get another straight into there. Executor is the only character who gives Texas a run for her money in lack of personality. Yeah. Now, Vermeil, I didn't know about her story because they haven't done anything with it. And, I mean, I can kind of see why. Because they cleared up her entire story arc, which would have been super interesting for a side story, just in her file. That's her whole story. It's just done. Just like, it's an interesting as fuck story where she's like lost in the woods, lose an arm, gets saved. You know, and now it's like, oh yes, I love La Toronto. And now, for some reason, probably is inheriting shit from him. So Executor's like, taxes, please, thank you. Mid-stimma.
Blue woman.
Blue woman, disgusting blue woman.
Jolly Rancher sloppy.
Jolly Rancher sloppy. Now, Jolly Rancher sloppy is nice. Do I get them? Does the woman come with a bowl of Jolly Ranchers? Especially the blue ones. Shout out to the blue raspberry artificial flavor, one of my favorite genders.
Did you know that the blue raspberry flavor actually comes from a real raspberry that is white?
Why is it not white raspberry?
I don't fucking know.
Bison can go with the rest of Penguin Logistics. He is kind of the I'm trying to think of something that rolls off the tongue to call him a wrangler of that's not offensive. Yeah, waifu's reasonably interesting. Her like thing with like, oh, her father like left, and so she's like, oh, I'm gonna master the our kung fu art so that when he comes home from and has the cigarettes, I can beat the shit out of him with his own style.
It's like that meme where it's like waiting to prank my dad when
he comes home. One day when he comes back, he's gonna get the shit beat out of him and be, you dare use my own spells against me, Potter? Anyway, Reed.
Not gonna elaborate. That just May sucks.
May sucks.
All right, fair.
Yeah. She thinks she's a real detective. She thinks she's her or him, but she's not her or him. She's it.
She's not. She's just schizophrenic and not in the funny way.
Yeah. She's not her. She's not him. She's not they. She's no human pronoun. She's a creature. She's it.
A gremlin.
I'm a real detective! Ah! Like crawling around on all fours, like licking the ground. Ah, they went this way!
I can taste the penguin's feet!
I can taste penguin toes! Reed, I'll be honest, as much as, you know, like, I think she's gonna be a lot more interesting once she, like, has her confrontation with her sister. Until she does that, she's kinda mid. She doesn't do a whole lot. And I mean, like, there's a reason for it, obviously, you know, similar to like Siege and yeah, like her glow up, it seems like she, you know, she has her confrontation with her sister and it seems like she really evolves and comes to her own, and that's why I'm gonna cut Ablana's head off and mount it on my wall, and Reed is gonna be queen of Tara, the Irish place, because like, I mean, they don't really
Taran.
need, yeah, we don't really need the British part. Can we just like cut that off? Like Victoria, Siege can have Victoria. That place is a lost cause.
Just take one of those big mistake erasers and rub it all over.
Yeah, just rub it all. Just get that out of there. Broca's
the British.
Yeah, Broca's kind of mid. Although I do have to ask him for his workout set. That's a respectable grind. I do gotta respect a grinder.
I bet he makes a mean protein shake.
His dentist definitely tells me he grinds in his sleep. He's real as fuck for that. B for Blaze.
E for Blaze.
E for Blaze. Apparently she was involved in some like Yan like murder thing, and then I heard from other people that like, oh no, she wasn't actually, and I'm like, man, that's lame.
Speaking of racism.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she's not even good at being racist. She stopped. Oh god. Tori, you have to make the jokes from now on. You're mixed. You could talk about the racism, right? You're allowed.
No. Just because I get a pass in some places doesn't mean I get a pass everywhere. Okay.
Ambriel's good though. Ambriel's like a top of B, low A, I think. She's a tax evader, based behavior. The government can get its own fucking job. And she literally invites you to Netflix and chill. It's kind of based.
Yeah.
Kind of based behavior. Neon, I'm a big fan of Neon. You know what? Literally S+. I'm a big fan of Neon. I think she's way more entertaining than her sisters. She's kind of a crack gremlin.
It's a reason why they're called the Neon siblings and not the Ling siblings.
Yeah.
Or the Dusk.
Or the Dusk siblings. Jeez, God, how terrible would the characters have to be the Dusk siblings? No offense, Dusk fans, but
you are kind of mid.
Yeah, Ak, he calls you my dude, and he's literally he isn't just the drug addict. He's the drug distributor. Incredibly base behavior.
He seems like the guy who would shoot you in the back of the head in Rainbow Six just for shits and giggles.
Misinput! That was a misinput! You calm the fuck down!
Give us more truck driving Lapland.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Give us Southern Trucker Lapland, please. Trucker Lapland skin, she's got like overalls.
Got a big like piece of hay in her mouth.
Yeah. Got like a bumper sticker that's like, hey liberals, if you're close enough to read this, you're gonna get hit by my Ford F-150.
Snow Sand.
Snow Sand's story is just sad.
Major.
Her story is just sad. It's fairly interesting. I can put her up in the high seas. It's an interesting story. It's just very sad. She just doesn't know how the copyright law works. Lizzie is literally a Chinese government like spy. She's there to make sure everyone is being chilling. Like, eventually I'm sure during some Yan event we'll find out more about her. But for now, all we know is she is like literally just like a CCP fucking agent.
You know, for being a CCP agent, she is pretty playable, though.
Yeah. They send us their spies, we send them back a single mother. That's what they get. Keep your spies out, China. Pure Stream. Water quality's good.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's several places you can ask about that. If you have bad water quality or say lead in your piping, that's not a good thing. Turns out you can't drink or bathe in the lead. B for bagpipe. Tori shocked, in shambles that I would grade bagpipe that low.
She just wants to farm potatoes with you.
Just wants to farm taters. Wait, you know what? I can respect that. I live right near some farmlands. I can respect a farmer. That is a. It ain't much, but it is honest work. I'ma set up an old cornfield at the Rhodes Island with her. Bybeak doesn't do anything.
I'm sorry, but how is Conviction not everyone's favorite character? They're literally a gotcha machine in a gotcha game.
Haha, that's real funny. I'm gonna kill you.
We all know you have a gambling addiction. Just admit it already.
I haven't spent money on Arknights. I would say I like Sessa enough to give him B. He wasn't all that involved in the like pasture event, but I like him enough. And now like a Higashi character with an actual. I think Utage is cool. I like the switch between the kind of just cool chill person outside of combat and the kind of psychotic switch. There. She goes from bevy girl to bevy girl without the bevy. Yeah. she goes from Valley Girl to like true crime. I love watching like murder shows. I find the law just fascinating. Like how many loopholes there are to get out of charges. Phantom kind of sucks.
You and have your body dissolve in sulfuric acid within the next 24 hours.
That's honestly such a mid strategy, bro. Straight up, all you gotta do like is be in like Arizona or something, kill someone, take them out to like an unmarked grave in the desert, bury them, and that's like good luck. Phantom is so mid. Like the Crimson Troop is a cool concept, but like I think Shalem is a lot more interesting. He's more involved with the troop. Phantom is kind of just a French guy.
He's a French guy that got mind controlled.
Yeah.
So most French people.
Yeah. Mind controlled by their bagel overlords, so think eating snails makes them civilized.
Yeah, we all know the Eiffel Tower is just one big round tower.
Yeah. It's in the French microchips. Sideroka's pretty great. The personal trainer cow.
The milkiest of
I'm a fan. A true milk bud. Yeah, get her and Utage. That's the female milk buds. We're in the milk buds now hiring. That's a weird way to try to introduce a sports team. Now hiring. Manchester United now hiring. Now hiring.
What am I supposed to say?
It's like, now hiring. You mean like front office people? No, players. Just like send in your resume. You, a child. Who the fuck are you?
What's worse than a rapist?
A child. A child. No. I love how like surprised that guy is, like, a child, but like there's also like a touch of acceptance, like, I see now, finally I figured it out.
It all makes
sense. They are
sense.
terrible. Yeah, W is yeah. You know what? Fuck you, Beagle.
She got better.
She got better in the Londinium chapters. But still, she has a lot of, like, erasing her problems, dude. Like that was, like, 2 hours of community service. She's got, like, 200. The weed. I'm a big fan of the weed, honestly.
Yeah.
She's
adorable.
Yeah.
Especially Leaf. He's cool.
Yeah, Leaf is kind of goated. You know what? If we're respecting Leaf, I think we gotta put her up there. Now, Elysium, like, legitimately... He's fucking spectacular. Every event, every scene that he's in, he takes over in the best way. He's fucking hilarious. Like, every time I was, like, getting bored of, like, the fucking, the Gavial Altar event, he just pops up, and it's literally, like, the fucking meme of the guy, like, on his knees in his room with, like, the black, like, scribbles all around him. It's like, life is meaningless, called it. Oh my god, Elysium! He's here! Yo! Asbestos was born a hater, and honestly, I can respect that.
Yeah, and she also canonically has a blue Jolly Rancher tongue.
Yeah.
Unlike Mostima, who doesn't.
Yeah, Canon, Blue Sloppy. You know what, Mostima? Lower in B tier. Asbestos higher. Tsukinogi, who? Who? Sorry, who?
That is a big who.
Yeah, Rosa, though. I think she's the best of the bears.
I don't think I've ever heard someone talk about Tsukinogi's, like, lore.
Yeah, there's nothing in her files. They're blank. Yeah, Hypergriff just realized no one would notice because no one gives a shit about Tsukinogi, so her files are just blank. There's nothing there.
She's not in any event.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any files. She doesn't even have voice lines.
Yeah. Yeah. They were like, yeah, let the artist make a skin. Fuck it. He's been asking for it. Let him cook. Yeah, Rosa definitely, I think, is the best of the bears. I think her story is very interesting, and I think her kind of different situation with her origins compared to the others, it kind of adds, I think, an extra layer to her story. Speaking of different origin from the rest of the bears, Absinthe.
Oh, the depressed bear.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, all of the bears are depressed.
All the bears are depressed, but like
depressed.
she doesn't have any friends. The others at least have each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absinthe's dad died, and that was kind of, that was that. I think she's definitely. I think she also has a very intriguing story. Let's see Absinthe Alter. Let's see Absinthe with a smile. Who?
They don't change anything else except for how she smiles.
Yeah. Where's Perfumer? Obviously, we have to put the student with the teacher. The Jesse to Perfumer's Walter White.
I would love to see a Perfumer or just Breaking Bad.
Podenko, we have to cook. Suzerain, hate kids. Go with the other kids. Ireskar, I know his name. So, you know what, you can be top of who. You can even go above Cutter. You can be top of who. I knew your name the moment I saw you. Anything else? Fallenik. I like that her, like, ears and hair have, like, the touch of, like, bright color. Like, most of her design is... I think the dull colors with, like, a splash of bright color I really like. It's also in her skin with, like, the stuff on the tree. It's mostly the bark is gray, and then she has, like, the red leaves. The fact that she's so much like Kaltsit is kind of...
She's a mini Kaltsit.
Let's bring her down. Yeah, she's a mini Kaltsit. She's a lot more plappable, than Kaltsit, we do have to say.
I like how that's one of our criteria.
It's sometimes when, you don't know where to put an operator, you just gotta think about, are they plappable? I mean, like literally the highest in the entire tier list is not someone I'd plap.
Well...
Speak for yourself! No, sir! I like that Click is a Logan Paul. I do like that she's a vlogger.
She just straight up vlogs war crimes and is like, wait, I'm not supposed to do this?
Yeah. Everyone Rose is like, you're not supposed to like publicly release our war crimes.
I had a lapse in my judgment. Sorry, guys.
I'm just imagining. It's just the classic. Like it's a thing that like certain like shitty like low effort gaming YouTubers will do, where they'll have like kind of like grayscale like later in the video like start where it's like they're doing something and it's like her committing a war crime. Then it cuts to like the like shitty like Ali A type intro. Hey guys, what's up? Today we're gonna be committing war crimes in Ursus. Chiave is pretty great. I love that like his like individual like story. I think it was his. It might have been like Aosta's or someone else, but his was like him with the gang just all out pissing. It's such a stupid fucking. It's such a stupid time for this story, but it's so great. He's kind of stupid. But he is also very funny. Which, you know, a level of understanding. Beeswax, I mean, just you think you're Carnelian. You're not her. You're not her. You never will be. Stop trying.
Beeswax Altar is just Carnelian.
Scene sucks, yeah. Scene also is just kind of not very interesting. Thorns, Elysium's homie. I wouldn't put him quite as high, but I'd definitely put him with some of the other dudes that are up high in A. Like Courier, Matterhorn, Midnight.
Wayne,
yes?
What's your opinion on Thornsification?
I prefer it stopped at operators I didn't want to plat.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Did you see that Thorns got into Blue Archive?
Yeah. I mean, and it's the most attractive character because it's not a white woman. Anyways, Andrea.
Welcome to the Racism Show, starring your hosts.
Yeah. I am white. I'm allowed to say cracker.
Rain's basement.
I can say the
Cracker.
white people words. I am. Hey, whoa. Shut the fuck up. Cracker, I barely know her.
Just bashing some person's skull in with a rock.
Adriana wishes she was a member of KDA, but she's not. And her sniper's fake. And her Jordans are fake. And her goggles are fake. And she is not a real Abyssal Hunter. Yeah.
Yeah. She couldn't even get the hair color right.
Jay, I can respect the hustler.
Jay is like the biggest hustler. You know he's got like crypto scams going on.
Yeah, absolutely. He started like 15 pyramid schemes. Absolutely. And they like feed into each other. So like when someone invests in like one, they get encouraged to like invest in another, and they're just blowing all their money. Just it all goes directly to Jay's bank account and they never see it again.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
He's kind of the go. Eunectes, I'm a huge fan of Eunectes.
There are two reasons why everyone should be a fan of Eunectes.
Well, yes, obviously.
Left thigh, right thigh.
Yes, but also, I really like her personality. I do love that she was just in the middle of the jungle, like saw something. I don't know if it's even confirmed what exactly she saw that made her be like, yo, technology, and then just started throwing together random bullshit until it fucking finally worked. And she just creates these disgusting monstrosities. It's like, yes, I have progressed us.
I do like how she practically made a killdozer.
Yeah. And then like her interactions with like the Durin robots, where she was like friends with all of them and encouraged them to like rise up against the fucking that one bitch who like made them. That was base. Eunectes starting workers' revolution.
I didn't know she's from Ursus. Flint, Michigan.
Oh, you don't want that. We're gonna need Pierce Stream. We need Pierce Stream if we're going to Flint. Gotta fix those pipes. Yikers. That's literally the lead in the water I was talking about.
I'm still waiting for Mud to be an operator.
I'm waiting for the 6-star fucking bar soap.
I mean, if wind chimes can be one, anything can be one.
You know what? Just because Silver Ash can go fuck himself.
Flint's cool.
Yeah. Flint, I mean, she definitely does her squats. She's definitely a short stack. Speaking of short stacks, actually.
The shortest of stacks.
Tamimi's,
the shortest and most stacked.
Tamimi's utter psychotic devotion to Gaviel is kind of hilarious. Yeah.
Scheme.
Yeah. Like it would have been based if like Laplu just blew up Texas when she was like driving to Syracuse. You know, that would have been based behavior. But Tamimi just straight up blew up Gaviel's like helicopter. It's like, oh yes, now you have to return home. You can't leave now. I blew up your way home. Fuck you.
It would have been
Tony Hawk Pro Skater Bird edition. I mean, she's fine.
She's pretty chill.
Yeah, she's chill. They just have to do something with her. Yeah, I like her a little more than some of the others. Like the skateboard theme. Honestly, I mean, these are all just like IS3. You know, is IS3 sulfuric acid for the balls, or is it just truly a 3-hour white guy political YouTube video essay? What do you think? This one might be plappable. We put that one ahead.
I do like how like they are kind of like a look at what like just the average person at Rhodes Island looks like. Where it's like, oh yeah, they don't have all this like fancy gear or anything.
Yeah, but IS3 can go fuck itself.
Dudes.
And speaking of going and fucking themselves, Surtur, oh god, she better or worse than Beagle. It's hard to say. You know what? At least she's plappable. So she's
such an asshole.
She's such an ass. She's actually like as much of an ass as Abestus, but everyone just forgives it because, oh my god, Ice Cream Queen Slay. Oh my god, it's Amber from Genshin Impact.
We love Amber from Genshin Impact. Go Baron Bunny.
Go big baller bigums. It's the Baron Bunny fucking chat crossover. Mint's pretty great. I like Mint. Mint's adorable.
What's your opinion on mint ice cream?
It's fine, but you really want to have something else. Like you know, we got moose tracks up here. Obviously, is a great thing. If you have like mint moose tracks, like that's good. I don't think mint by itself is great. It's the same thing with like vanilla. I think it's a good base flavor, but you gotta add something else, or else it's just kind of mid.
All right, that's understandable.
Yeah, I'm gonna put mint over Scotty. Sorry, Scotty Plappers. We fuck mint in this house. Yeah. We clown in this bitch. We plat mint in this house. Take your sensitive ass back to Scotty. Who? Oh, it's you.
Lemishine.
I've liked Maria less and less the more times that I've read like her story in Near Light. She at the very least isn't a Mary Sue. She wants to be, because she wants to be just like Neural, but she at least sucks at a lot of things. She at least is kind of dinky.
She tries to be Neural and just gets bitch slapped because her sister has to take the spotlight.
Yeah, she tries to be like Neural, and then just Hypergriff has to be like, God damn it, Maria, we've saved you so many goddamn times. Your banner was profitable. Please, you have to stop. Like, literally, like, why does Tola not just say, oh, Golden Blood? That's, like, literally supposed to be, like, a threat to the Kagans. Oh, I'll just kill her. Right now. Before she's strong. But instead it's like, nope, just gonna walk away. Because Hypergriff was like, come on, Tola. Like, well, you can go fight demons and have fun, man, by yourself. Just please. Please, leave our profitable Blemishine alone.
Go jack off by yourself in the ice field.
Yeah. She's fine.
We need Blemishine to sell more.
She's
more sales.
She's C. Now Zofia on the other hand. Now that's a woman. I don't remember if I put her in S or A last time. I think it might have been A, but I'm willing to move her all the way up to S. Because she is way better than the other two. You know, it's kind of funny because like Milner, I don't think ends up appearing as interesting of a character to me because like he's around like Toland and like Roy and Monique, like the characters that are like entertaining in Near Light. Sophia's stuck with Blemishine and Neural the entire event. Like it's a lot easier to stand out when you have fucking Twiddle D and Twiddle Dum over there. She also, as I described properly, is a slam dunk pick for wife. Absolutely. First overall wife draft pick. 100%.
The Arknights wife draft pick.
Aosta?
Aosta.
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 That is his name.
Aosta. A for Aosta. Aosta. Moving on. Bubble. Fucking... I don't like Bubble. She's so annoying. She's not quite sulfuric acid in the balls because she hasn't been in any stories yet. Mudrock is mid as fuck, I'm gonna be honest. Mudrock is mid as fuck.
I want to know your reasoning for Mudrock's midness.
She just doesn't really have all that much personality. I love the suit of armor, first of all. The suit of armor looks sick. That's the best part of Mudrock, is the drip. But, like...
She do be dripping.
It just kind of feels like she just kind of went with the flow of, like, oh, we're going to reunion. Oh, reunion's bad. All right, guys, we're leaving. Ah, Lythanians are bitches. Oh, now I'm at Rhodes. It's just like, it doesn't feel like she's like an active, I guess, participant. All this, she feels feels like she's passively involved in her own goddamn life. Like she's a side character. Like, you know, hot, big booba, everybody like, my socially awkward demon GF. But like, outside of that, oh my god, it's my fucking terrorist daughter.
We love terrorists.
We do.
FBI.
Wait, that's not true. Hey, it's not true. Rosmontis is interesting enough. She's got like the whole story of how she was created and everything. Guard Amia, is Guard Amia drippier? Guard Amia is drippier. She's the same, but she's drippier, so she's got to be ahead, I think.
Okay, but I'm still upset that Chapter 10 Amia isn't the skin.
Yeah.
Now, that skin is drippy.
Whisperrain honestly kind of feels similar to Mudrock in the way of like, oh, the design. I can see why the plappers like it. I'll say that. It's a plappable design. Now outside of that, like I will give her like over like Mudrock, maybe a little higher, maybe even like over Schwartz, because it is interesting to like, because she's essentially like those jellyfish that. There's like the types of like jellyfish or things that can, yeah, they get like hurt and then they can like, they get hurt or they get old and they can essentially become babies or again. And I don't know the exact process, but they can like essentially make themselves younger and keep living, and not until something else kills them, they actually die. And she like lose her memories and everything. Like that's an interesting. Mountain is very interesting. I think Mansfield Break had some really cool characters.
I don't know why, but I really find it funny that this big-ass tiger dude is just named Anthony.
Yeah, just Anthony.
Like imagine if like...
Hey, yo, Tony! You alright in that cell?
He's literally just Tony the Tiger. I love him.
Yeah, oh my god, he is Tony the Tiger. You know what? You go, Bubba Aosta. Tony the Tiger behavior.
Anywho, Kafka.
She was entertaining enough. She was definitely a good side little comic relief character. I liked Robin more though. The depressed raccoon with the fucking knives.
You seem to like a lot of characters who have specialties with IEDs.
I mean, not W. So I'm just gonna ignore that accusation. There is one bit of cherry-picked evidence that shows not what you said, so I'm just gonna ignore all of your good points and focus on that. Robin's bottom bay. We got Pinecone. Pinecone's adorable. Want to give Pinecone a hug?
Honestly,
don't know much
probably
else.
Needs it too.
Yeah, she's a carpenter.
So she's like Jesus.
Yeah, so she's just like Jesus. She's a religious leader. So before I say anything more offensive to like Christian people, we're just gonna put her pretty high in beat, and we're just gonna move on to Arketo. Battle Nun. I like Arketo honestly, well enough.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about Arketo.
Yeah.
I just don't know why. I
got Arketo in like 5 like single rolls under banner, and then I was like, man, I wish I saved this luck for someone else. I mean, I can't blame a man getting excited for some Palace, but Iris, I do like. Para sold Iris to me pretty hard when we were doing this the first time, so you know I'm willing to give her bottom of A.
All right.
It was a hard sell. Beanstalk, I do really like. It's kind of funny because like it's like a friend group in joke with my like IRL friends of like every time I like propose a hypothetical, one side of it is always you're a humble crab farmer. Like it's like in some way you being a humble crab farmer is like always a part of it.
You know, if being a humble crab farmer means I can spend time with Beanstalk, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, very plappable. I mean, she can handle a lot. I mean, that official art, she can handle a lot. Like that's 3. That's a lot of dudes.
Okay.
Tuya,
Just making sure.
Tuya, she's kind of a little shit starter. I've heard. I haven't used her. I do like her skin a lot. That smile. That damned smile.
It all started with that
Damn smile. I don't know enough about her to put her very high, but I do like her design and everything. I do like that she's a camel, so she just has a water tank on her back.
I always thought that was funny. I was like, what animal was?
Yes, yes, a camel.
Oh.
There. Saga, I think, is kind of lame. Maybe not quite this lame. That's a bit harsh. She can go above Gray.
Is she better than Gray? Yeah.
Yes, she can go above Gray.
That's the real question. Is she better than Gray?
Are they better or worse than Gray? Like, Saga is... She's kind of fucking... She's, like, really stupid, and she's, like, screaming about food and all the time and the desires, but then randomly she also just, I got the peace of mind to instantly jump out of the dusk, like, picture. She doesn't make sense. I wish she didn't get a skin. You hear that, Saga fans? I wish she didn't get a skin. Anyways, Dusk. I'd plap Dusk, but like, if she expects me to stay and interact with her for any longer.
She is the average Tumblr artist.
Yeah, she never goes. She's stanky as hell, definitely. This bitch never showers. She could literally draw herself a shower anywhere, and she still don't shower. Yeah. But
I bet she doesn't even know how to draw a shower.
Yeah, true. But I will say, from her art alone, I'd give C. I think the artist who did the Neon Siblings did a really good job. I think their art is pretty incredible.
All the Neon Siblings.
Holy shit, it's Lava Altar. Okay, all the R6 are gonna just go. It's hard to judge before anyone says anything. I don't think they're all bad. It's just hard to judge these normal, grounded, like human characters compared to the over-the-top anime motherfuckers.
Even though we all know that Tachanka belongs in S tier.
Yeah. And Blitz does too. I love Blitz. He's such a, he's such a dumbass.
He's a goofball.
Just the fact that he is like an official line of the game. Like, oh, did anyone remember to bring the ammo? Like, imagining just like a mission, like some child is being held hostage. Like, oh, guys, like about to go in, guys. I've done an oopsie. God, I'm so jealous, Mr. Nothing. That Cruci. You know, I mean, you have to be a pretty powerful man to handle the Cruci. I can respect a grinder like him.
You know, if I had to be one man, it'd be Mr. Nothing.
Be Mr.
Simply
Nothing.
because, well, he's got that drip. Let's be honest.
He's drippy as hell as well. And I mean, that's a cool ass name. Nothing. Yeah. Some say it's not his real name. They're haters. Passenger is fine. I think he was good in his story. Though I kind of wish he just like saw Kaltsit again and murdered her in cold blood. But wait, what the hell? Where is Kaltsit? There you are. I thought she'd be here sooner. I guess she wasn't an operator until a very long time. Oh. Heavy Rain. Aw, aren't you adorable, my little creature of pure anxiety? You can go with Jessica. You can go with your friend. You can go make friends. You know, you can go higher than Jessica because I think your design is way better.
I do like that she's a zebra.
Yeah, I like that she has the little like zebra stripes on her shield. Tadafon's ranked competitive racist.
She's like Greythroat, but more competitive.
Yeah, she's like Greythroat, but like better at her job, so we obviously have to put her higher. It's a discerning personality trait, and that's honestly rare. She just hates sarcasm, and who can blame her? They're gross and violent. Ain't nothing wrong with telling the truth. Christ.
Anywho, we're gonna have to bleep all that out. So
yeah. Just in case anyone was wondering, I do not feel that way about any group in the real world.
But a fictional group.
Yeah, but fictional groups. And AI artists. It's Sharmala. Yay. Worm.
Scotty, but full of worm.
Yeah, Scotty, but worm edition. You know what? Honestly, little Sharmala is kind of cute. Oh, something. I want to pet him.
I'd give him like his own little like bowl.
Yeah. Little fish
Keep
bowl.
him in the backyard.
Yeah. Honestly, no cap. Like, what is it? The end speaker or something could actually just be a plushie. He's such a little goofball. I think Lady is pretty similar to Scotty. I'd put her pretty much where Scotty is. Akafuyu, the crab.
The actual crab.
The crab. We need more crab story, to be honest.
Is Beanstalk Alter, instead of having the metal crabs, it just has a bunch of Ayafukus?
It's just all the crabs have like mini swords and like the Yasuo like big ol' hair bun.
Asagi!
Asanyo! Oh, Carnelian. Oh, it's just too easy, you know. It's just too easy. I don't know if I'd put her above anyone. You know what? Actually, let's. You know, Weedy's great, but yeah, I think the Wii can go a little lower.
Yeah.
I mean, Carnelian. You know, if you don't know why, you just gotta watch the 6-star video. You gotta do your research.
Yeah.
Like me.
Watch more videos.
Yeah, of mine.
Consume content.
Specifically.
Content.
Don't
Consume content.
Consume content. Don't watch anyone else. They're all government shills trying to get you to put a microchip in your head. Kirara kind of sucks.
She literally is just a League player.
Yeah, like people think they want gamer GF until they see Kirara and like, oh.
Did you really just type that in all chat?
Oh no. Oh, she just got chat restricted. Oh,
we're not allowed to say those words on YouTube.
Oh no. He just died once, Kirara. It's a bad matchup. He died once. You don't have to bring out that many slurs. That's a child. Go with your kind.
I didn't even know half of those were slurs.
Yeah. I had to look him up and I was like, oh god, you're worse than I thought. Indigo wants to like have sex with a lighthouse. She's actually like one of the My Strange Addiction people's, like the dude who like want to fuck his car.
Oh, she would be best friends with Lumen. She'd be like, hey, can I see your lighthouse?
Yeah.
And you know Jordy, he'd just crumble because he's afraid of women.
Or he'd be like, ah! He'd be in shambles. He'd be like, no, my ass is still sore. And she'd be like, what? Yo, Palace. Yo, that's my drunken dumbass. Yo, what, Palace? You go up there. You go in S+. That's my goat.
You know, alcoholism doesn't run in her family.
Yeah.
It drives.
It's very true. It flies, honestly. Quite it owns the SpaceX program in Arknights. It funded Kirsten. The officer said I was driving under the influence. God, of course I am. Damn right I am. Normal driving is too boring.
I got that dog in me.
She got that dog in her. Chen Alter. Honestly, I don't know if this is a hot take. I think Chen Alter is more interesting than Chen. I think she's less of a bitch all the time. Although I will be honest, I think Lynn brings out the worst in her. I don't think being around Lynn is healthy.
Lynn brings out the worst in all of us.
Yeah. Mizuki sucks. Little rat. He do love to eat. He do put it away. That's respectable.
Extraterrestrial hot dog eating champion.
Hell yeah. Ernesto, now this dude, he gotta be an S. I don't know where exactly, but he gotta be an S. He was great. I liked him when it was like, oh shit, he's the terrorist. That was based. Put him above Doberman. Now, his adopted sister, who lost her original dad and then her other dad got thrown in prison. So it's no wonder she loves Dream so much. She's incredibly fatherless. Like her brain, absolutely. It's like the fucking like Patrick stuff in SpongeBob, where like the gears really have to grind to finally start turning for like a basic math problem. Steam coming out of her ears. Salic, I'm a huge fan of basically everything but her story.
Really?
And her personality. She just comes across as, it's one of the too good for this world, but at the very least the world is, it's not like Neural where the world just bends over to make her right about everything. She actually has to start learning that just because you want things to be better doesn't mean they will automatically get better.
I know we haven't been talking about this before, but what about you? What do you think of her theme, her EP?
I'm actually a big fan of it. I do actually like
cool.
the Disney princess fucking.
I like all of like the Victoria characters' themes. I think they're all really nice.
Yeah, I like the horns, like fucking. It's like cinematic. Mulberry. Mulberry. It's funny. I was like looking in for like the 5-star video. It's like, oh yes, a medic who likes helping people. Wow, you're so unique. Holy shit. Yeah. I'm willing to put her in C just because her design is gorgeous. Her E2 art is phenomenal. It's got that like old Eastern painting kind of look to it. Roberta's fucking annoying. Is she KOB level annoying though? She does the funny otter T-pose. I gotta at least give her above like Saga. Now speaking of T-posers. Fartooth is, you know, it is number 2. I do like her a lot. You know, maybe even, you know what, I'm even willing to give her last pot an S. I think she's cool. I think her night drip is pretty fire, and she has the funny Gmod bone tool skin. Now,
her skin is literally just like, hey guys, I made something cool in Minecraft. Do you want to come look at it?
Ashlock sucks. She's so
Really?
boring. She's so boring. Like, you know, you gotta have a straight man. But, like, God, do they have to be so boring? Do they have to be so bad?
I thought she was a gay woman.
Well, maybe that's why they tried to make the gay woman a straight man. Maybe that was the problem. Now, on the other hand, Flametail is just great.
Resident crack daddy.
Yeah, absolutely does crack. The fucking like a shooting star. That's what they say. Immediately fucking hits crack pipe. That's fast. Immediately hits crack pipe. Starts moving around at fucking inhuman speeds. Wildman is fucking so stupid, but I do like her. She is very dumb, but she is our dumb. Corrosium. Who? I know your name, but I don't know much else. You can go with the who's. Honeyberry. Ah, my 16-year-old brain surgeon. Child. Doctor at young age. Not much else. You can go above Liz Garmin Frank. Pudding kind of sucks. I really hope or wish they did something better with the seal operator, because you could have really made them get so silly. Seals are like scientifically proven to be one of the silliest animals.
They should have had a side story where she goes like clubbing or something.
Yeah, and then she goes a lot. I like it when they do that. That's funny. Makes me haha. Justice Knight is better than the other robots, but like not much else. Sakafuji is better than these two. And you know what? Justice Knight's better than Angelita. Silent. His wife's already in mid C. He doesn't have any power over me. No sus. I think Gnosis is the way more interesting of him and Silver Ash. I'd be willing to put him up high in A. I think he's more interesting. I think he still has to go below Mr. Nothing because he don't have the Cruci. He did not get the Cruci. Aurora is adorable.
Gender, race, sexuality.
Do I like Aurora enough to say S? I love in the PV fucking shot her carrying the doctor over her fucking back.
That is great.
I think I'll just give her the top of A tier for Aurora.
It's pretty cool.
Kiara's kinda.
Counterpoint, maid skin.
I mean, what are the titties without the emotional value? Just useless bags.
I guess.
Damn, I guess. That's real. I never thought about it that way. Shalem is a lot more interesting. He's like if Phantom was like a character. He's in the troop, and I think the Gin Factory is certainly an interesting place. It literally just turns out the troop is a machine that turns theater kids into serial killers.
That's just what theater does to theater kids.
Nine-Color Deer is one of the coolest designs in the game, but like, who would ever use her? Ling. If you're gonna speak in poems, be like Pallas.
But not as funny.
Yeah, she's like if Pallas, like if Pallas was like was just trying too hard, quite frankly. Like Ling is still definitely plappable, most plappable blue woman. So blue hair Ling is the most plappable blue woman.
Okay.
Lee is great. I like the fish, dude.
Good thing we have that cleared up in this very, very well constructed tier list.
Yeah, I think I'd give him here. I think I do like him more than these two, but it's hard to dethrone the wife centurions who stand outside the doors of S tier. Black Knight could have been so much. Where's her accent? Why is she?
Just want her to be Australian.
Why is she from fucking Illinois? That's not Australia. That's not Australia. F for failed to give an Australian accent. I've gaslit myself into thinking that Cruz Ultra is one of the best characters in the game over the past like month.
Okay, but she is.
Yeah. Is she better than Elysium?
Who killed Fang and who didn't kill Fang?
That's true. Elysium, you're gonna have to kill Fang again. You're gonna have to kill Fang here. You're gonna have to revive her, learn some necromancy, and then kill her again. You're gonna have to dig Mephisto up, learn his arts, and then revive Fang to kill her.
Who's left? He can kill like Hibiscus.
Yeah. Well, no, we leave Hibiscus for her altar.
Oh right.
Lava he can kill. Yeah, Lava he can kill.
Yeah.
Golden Glow. Does Golden Glow break into S? I love Golden Glow. I love my Flamingo.
I'd say the Flamingo.
Yeah, she's pink.
That just means she eats a lot of shrimp.
Oh.
Doesn't mean she's a flamingo.
So she's a hairy squat lobster. My favorite pink animal.
In my humble opinion, she belongs in S.
Yeah, I agree. Quercus is also great in that event.
She is also the one who introduced our beloved G.
I don't usually care about the gameplay that much, but then also the skin. Where's the Coral Coast Quercus? Quite frankly, let the puppies out. Let the sweater puppies out. Let the titties free. Free them. Free the titties. Quite frankly, Fiametta. I didn't like Fiametta initially.
Mm-hmm.
But the more that I read, the more her pure hatred of everything. It's honestly funny.
The more I saw her dunk on a man who just wants racial justice.
Literally, it's just, hey, guys, maybe we should stop being racist. Shut the fuck up, liberal. Do I like her more than Platinum? I think I might give a slight edge for design. I'm a fan of the gradient in the hair. I think it looks cool.
Fiametta's also pretty decent at killing things.
Yeah, she is actually better at killing stuff. Although, to be fair, she does have a grenade launcher. It's kind of unfair. Compare the bow to the grenade launcher.
That's Platinum's fault for not bringing a grenade launcher.
That's true. That's true. She should invest better. Enforcer he's cool. I liked him well enough. I'd be willing to give him like high B. I liked him well enough. Kashamaru, I mean, I've got to, it's just free.
Just try not to get any paper cuts.
Do I want to put Palace over Rosa?
What would Diego think?
I don't care what Diego thinks.
Then put her above.
Put Palace above. I don't give a shit. Fuck you, Diego. Everyone in my server, everyone in other servers, all you are mid as fuck. Sorry, that wasn't very nice. I like all of you. Please keep watching my video. Yeah, but Kachamaru, she's kind of like Skyfire, and it really is just the upgrade. Skyfire is the basic bitchy cat girl, improved bitchy cat girl, she's rich, and then improved bitchy cat girl, she's a spy. Like, the only problem is you about to get some sloppy, and then all of a sudden you just hear, like, crinkling, and you're like, wait a minute, what? You put it in, and it's just dry as hell in there. What the fuck? What the fuck? Horn is pretty great. I do like Horn a lot. I like her theme as well. I like the design. She similarly to she kind of has the same thing with Blemishine where she wants to be goody-goody and do all good, but she can't, except instead of Blemishine, she's not stupid. Fuck you, Maria. Overrated as fuck.
If I remember, in chapter 12, no, not 12. We're not at 12 yet. In chapter 11, she straight up like goes up to a guy, is like, "Hey, are you gonna help us, or am I gonna have to shoot you?"
Yeah, which is base behavior. I mean, you know, coercing someone into engaging in a violent uprising with you is based. Rock. Two rocks is better than one. That's like double the rocks. Heidi. Now she is British. It is a problem. I acknowledge that fully. But we can fix it.
We have the technology.
Dorothy's mind control facility can be opened up and can fix the problem, I think. I think A, because she can be fixed. She's not yet, you here. You're pointless. Who are you? Get out of my sight. Irene's pretty great. She was another racist. Literally, like most of Undertides was her chasing Scotty around because she was Nigerian, and blaming her for all of the problems that were being caused. So you know, lore accurate to the IRL Inquisition.
Rain, I just like to have a quick intervention. I'm just noticing that a lot of characters you seem to like are either racist.
No, I don't like the racists. Look at the other racists. Look at them. Low tier. This one is different. Whoopsies. This one's special. This one's a bird with a gun.
Okay.
She spins around and she lifts them up. She literally Samira ults them. It's funny. I like it. And she has the cool Spanish accent. Now poor Jordy, scarred for life, afraid of women thanks to being pegged by Irene for so long. I definitely like him enough to put him in A. I think he was pretty great in Sultafira Nevis.
You know, he's like that one homie who's pretty chill, but like as soon as anyone talks about women, he gets all quiet.
Yeah.
And, you know, starts crying, and of course you put Irene in there, and he just breaks down. Yeah.
He's gonna teach him a lesson if he looks at other women. Now Spectre 2, the superior version of Spectre. I think Spectre 2 has got to be S. I don't know where exactly I'd put her in S, but she has so much personality. Like honestly, why did Scotty and Gladia even care about the other one? Just bring this one back. That's what they should have only cared about bringing that one back. This Spectre kind of mid.
I'd say Spectre 2 belongs a little bit higher.
I respect that, but I like flamingos are my favorite animal.
She's not a flamingo.
She ate a lot of shrimp. What can I say? Oh my god! Holy shit! It's Winflint. You know what, Winflint? You know what? You could be the #1 of the shitters. Of the Who. Erato, oh my god. I can respect that she traveled so far to find Pallas because, I mean, who wouldn't?
Honestly.
Yeah. She's just a bard who wants to write stories about Pallas. She's gonna find Pallas and be like, oh, this isn't like the stories at all. Who is this?
I feel like to find Pallas, you have to be drunk while driving.
Yeah. You have to go careening off the road at like 3 p.m. when the local elementary school lets out into the elementary school parking lot. Hit several children.
Then you'll find
Pallas. Ebenholz has serious Danganronpa protagonist syndrome. He knew Kryda for a week, dies, and then he's just in shambles. Charity, on the other hand, he's an asshole, and I like it. He's a bit of a dick, bit prickly.
Put him with the other asshole.
Yeah. When he straight up just like repeatedly tells Gert to just go fuck herself, I'm a fan. That bitch thought she was charismatic, and then literally everybody just hates her constantly and just doesn't go along with anything she says ever. Hibiscus Altar, I mean, very palpable. The vastly superior Hibiscus.
Just don't eat any of her food.
Yeah. You still can't eat any of her food.
I made you breakfast. Just
Eat breakfast in bed. Just like use the plate as a weapon and crack it over her skull. And while she's knocked out, run.
As far as you can.
Yeah. She gonna come back try to give you something else if you don't get far enough. Oh my god, Dorothy! Yay! 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 Your Honor, if she's a terrorist, then why does she give me nice snuggles and good investment advice? Huh? How about that, Your Honor? You got an explanation?
I'll be honest, I don't think that holds up in court.
Maybe if I'm passionate enough, it will.
Okay.
Maybe if I believe.
I can see that.
Oh my god, it's the one person in her family who isn't an astrology person. That like already makes her at least B tier. I honestly liked her a lot in Dorothy's vision.
She is the straight man to all of everyone else's antics in Rhine Labs.
She like stood up to Ferdinand and was like, "Hey, wait, what you're like having them do is fucked up." He's like, "Nah, this is great." And then they had to like go to the back room and be like, "Dorothy, what the fuck are you doing?" It's like, "No, this is great." It's like, "No, what do you mean? This is great. This is spectacular. What's wrong with this? I don't see any problem. We're making money."
She had to call mom and tell Kirsten that.
Mom, Dorothy's experimenting on poor people again. And Kirsten's like, but is she like making us money off those experiments? She's like, if so, I mean, let her cook. Paziemka diddles kids, which isn't very good. Cantabile, you go with these two. You go with those two.
Cantable has a really good design. Unfortunately, she is.
Yeah, I thought she'd be like cool when I saw her design.
I thought so too. I thought she would be like, you know, kind of like, I guess.
Ben Shapiro. C tier. Ben Shapiro, pretty mid.
That's all we gotta say.
Milner is very good. You know what, Milner? You go all the way up. I don't think I put him this high last time, but you know what? He can go all the way up to S. He tried to make Neural interesting. He gave the writers like actually put him in saying twice about that just because what you think you're doing is good doesn't make it good. Writers 2 chances that they gave themselves with him to make Neural interesting, but the world still just bends over backwards for it.
They fumbled the ball on that one.
Yeah. Like twice, they fumble the ball on the 1 yard line, immediately get an interception, brings it back to the 1, and then they fumble again. Also, when he just straight up told Proviso, he just straight up hit her with the "Who asked" in the story. That was great. I loved that.
Speaking of
Proviso's a terrible person.
Honestly.
S tier. I don't remember where I put her last time. I think it was probably like C or something. She would honestly be a good villain. Oh my god, it's La Creatura. I could put it in collab, but like it's La Creatura. That's like at least middle B.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can literally have a little cat get wiped off the map by fucking artillery. It's fucking hilarious. Highmore I know literally nothing about, but I love her design. It's so nice.
Play Ice 3.
Shut up. Oh yeah, Mizuki eats her limbs.
Yeah.
That. Kind of based.
I eat her out too, but
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I wouldn't really cut off her limbs. I just like more, do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, the important parts.
Yeah. Boil her first.
Wait a minute.
They're talking about cooking, right? Stainless is pretty great. Swing your hammers. I'm willing to give him S. Horn is like the arbiter of getting from A to S. Me and the boys, when we swing our hammers, Dagdas somehow is more bland than Siege.
Would you swing your hammer at Dagda?
Yes. I would swing my hammer directly through Dagda's skull. Paprika, well, imagine being a sarcast that's too scared to kill people. Imagine not living up to the stereotypes people have about people who look like you.
Jesus.
She's fine. Totter is pretty cool too.
Would she be higher if she did randomly murder people?
Probably.
Totter's
If
cool.
she sowed chaos. Yeah. You know what? Totter's breaking up this setup.
This family.
Yes. Sorry, Silence. This is the real world. Totter gets the Saria.
No!
No!
It should have been me!
It should have been me, not him. It's not fair. Leon. Leon. That reading of like the last 2 chapters did make me like him better. It was just like the imagining just him needing to constantly like keep Dimitri under control so he doesn't spout off a conspiracy theory.
I was gonna ask.
Leon, you can't negotiate with the fucking Rosati's. Giovanna's a reptilian. Leon.
If the read alter event is gonna be a read along video, but
Yeah.
I realized half of the things that were said in the previous one would not fly.
Nah, they were fine. They were great, honestly. They're spectacular. They were just fine. People will get suspicious if you say they're not. So you're gonna go along with it. You're on my channel. You're gonna go along with it and say that we didn't say anything bad, okay?
Okay.
Above blue women, because blue women suck. Penance.
They suck.
Swing your hammer. Penance is
pretty cool.
fine. Yeah, she's cool enough. You know what? Totten B tier has a new leader. Also, so a few of these ones also need to go in the collab because I don't know shit about them.
I mean, it's
the
Yato in Nordcorn.
I mean, they're just have them looking at each other. Just let them plap in the corner. Yeah, that's fine. Luna Cub is like.
I thought we were gonna plap Yato.
We can give Nordcorn this one. He's a homie. He's earned it.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. Luna Cub's kind of.
I've played enough Monster Hunter to know what that Kieran armor does to a man.
Makes him mid. Luna Cub at least showed up in the story things that were recent.
She showed up.
Yeah.
She did appear.
Who?
What? Yeah.
All 6 Quartz fans in shambles. Puzzle who? No, he's a
dumb name.
yeah. He solves puzzles. He's a smart boy. Reed Alter. Oh my god. Holy shit. They made Reed like exist. Yo, they made Reed commit fucking sororicide? What would it be called if you kill your sister? Oh, Papa Trasad. Harmony is honestly a great villain. I want to slap the shit out of her. I don't know how well she'll do as an ally, but as a villain, like at least like pretty tier and S.
Plap the shit.
Oh, she can be plapped, of course. But like she's pretty fucking evil.
Oh yeah.
Like chapter 9, like she's pretty fucking evil. Oh my god, it's Chong. I don't know much about you, Mr. Chong.
He's a Nyan sibling.
Yeah. You know what?
He's the reason why we call them the Nyan siblings and not the Nyan sisters.
You know what? Like, I would put him in Who, but that would put him behind Dusk, and I don't think that's acceptable for a Neon sibling. Oh my god, it's Lynn. I do like Lynn a lot more than Chen. I think she's a lot more clever when she's shitting on everyone.
The fat rat.
Yeah. I also like her watermelon in the skin. She just carries like the watermelon in a bag at all times at like the fucking Del Soleil's event. Something about that just made me haha every time I saw that stupid sprite.
If I could, I would carry a watermelon with me around too.
Yeah. I mean, what if you're hungry?
Yeah.
That's what the melon's for.
It's a snack. If
it's a snack. It's a weapon.
It's a helmet.
It could be a helmet. Yeah, you crack that baby open and you're out of gas. It's fuel.
It's a very versatile fruit.
It does. You know what? I need to start carrying a watermelon. I didn't realize how many applications it had. Fire whistle. I'm just gonna assume they give fire whistle an Australian accent and just put her in high B. I'm just gonna assume that they do what I want.
Oh, you be depressed.
I'm just gonna assume that they do it. I'm gonna believe. Who? Who?
Yeah.
Where and who? You just go in the middle of who. Now, I mean, this would be a who, but like, I mean, Shubai is just, Zam. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen that full sprite?
I don't know. Let me look at it real quick.
Yeah, you'll see. You'll be a real Zammer.
Jammer. I barely know her.
Shut the fuck up. Also, wind chimes just for her name has to go in the sulfuric acid on my fucking balls. Like, fuck off with that. Yeah, now Eureka is not responsible with them crocs. She keeps those puppies in sport mode at all times. And that's dangerous behavior that I cannot endorse. However, it is awfully based. I appreciate a woman who's a risk taker.
Who do you think she'd main in League?
Are you kidding me? Look at her. Fucking Lulu or Yumi. Maybe
Yeah.
Soraka. The stats say it. Hey, back me up. I'm on the right side of history.
I don't know. Looking at some of your videos, I'd have to disagree.
What? Hey, I said slavery was bad. I think I'm on the right side of history.
All right, you got me there.
Yeah. For a second, I thought you were about to make an argument for the other. I was gonna say, what? Tori, excuse me?
No.
Inez is fine. She's kind of...
I'm not Totter.
Yeah. She's kind of
Oh,
fine.
not Totter. Toddy Fawns.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Totter's not racist. He's just tired. Had a long life. Inez has a nice design, and I like her interactions like Hoderer.
What about her interactions with W?
They're bad because they have W in them. Oh yeah, that's another part of Siege's gang that's like, you know, you go with Dagda, you two talk and fucking D tier. That shitty
No,
accounting
kiss.
tier. That's concrete, baby! I think I put her in B tier last time, but you know what? You know what? She would absolutely take over the rightful Dutch city of Paris. Absolutely. Gotta go in A. She's got that energy.
She absolutely just eats handfuls.
Yeah, 100%. She's out there crawling around on the construction site. Like anytime they like overpour, they pour like too much. Instead of like using that thing to like smooth it off, like she just eats it off the top.
You see her like nibbling on like copper piping.
Hell yeah. Hummus. Hell yeah. I do like hummus myself. Both the chickpea spread and the dirt that worms like. I enjoy both. One to eat, one to bury my victims in.
You bury your victims in chickpea spread.
Oh my god, it's Moo Moo! Yo!
Oh my gosh, Moo Moo!
Yo!
My day is so much better now.
Yeah! I like it when she just fucks with Saria all the time.
I like how that wasn't she just like on the land ship for like the longest time and just now is like, oh yeah, hey, what's up?
I don't think so.
Huh.
Yeah, there was the time she was in like the bar fucking with Silence, and then by the end, like when they got like Anthony and everything out, Silence was like, you know what, just Anthony, take all the alcohol you want, and we'll put it all on fucking her tab. Yeah, my favorite Moo Moo moment has to be in the Ryan Lab manga when she's like fucking with Saria, and then Saria just like straight up gets in the car they drove to the place and just leaves without her. Like, wait, come back! Wait, pick me up!
Mom, pick me up!
Just calls Kirsten, Mom, come pick me up. I'm alone and I'm scared.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to have another intervention.
I'm willing to give you up to here. That's it.
Wow. Okay.
I'm willing to increase her standing within those who drip sulfuric acid. But until she gets some character development, until Lone Trail comes out, she's staying there.
Okay. I just like to point one thing out, just like real quick. She's so far, just from what we know in the story, so far, she's kind of like Harmony.
Yeah, but like worse in every way. She's not even as good of a villain. I don't even want to kill her as much.
She did a full William Afton on Mumu.
Yeah, she put one person in a suit. She didn't like send chemical weapons down to. She didn't set up a situation in which chemical weapons would bomb like 10 to 1,000 people. That's
true. She's not as much as a war criminal as Harmony.
And that's very funny behavior. See, Holyak is sadistic, horny bait. That's like, you know, that people are out here.
Talk with Saria.
Yeah, which is nice. You know, I do like it when people mess with Saria. You know, two divorces wasn't enough. She has to suffer more. Also, oh damn, Silence with glasses. This is the real world. Silence without glasses gets your child. And then you go in the Who's. You know what? You go top of the Who's. I like your design. I don't know who you are, but I like your design.
I'm sure she'll play some part in something.
Yeah. Look at that. Aren't you happy with this, Tori? Isn't this great? Isn't this phenomenal? Maybe I'll put Holyak higher once she gets some lore, but for now, she's not as interesting.
No, it's not about that. It's about my man. Where is he? Tachanka. He belongs higher.
Well, he's just in here in the collab. If he would be high if he was outside the collab tier.
It don't matter that he's a collab. He's an S tier character.
He is legendary. I can't deny that. But if we're being fair, he's going in the collab tier.
Fine.
Fine. I accept it.
As promised, here are a few wonderful excerpts from Super as to how he feels about the list, with some accompanying reactions from other creators.
Hello, I was asked by Living Rain. I could say I was harassed to the point that I am forced to say something about his tier list. And I see that Gummy is not in the highest tier. Not only that, but Zima and Rosa are above Gummy. And not only that, but Istina is way too low. So, I just have to say, Living Rain, you swine, you vulgar little maggot, you worthless bag of filth.
Yo, so I don't even know what this tier list is about, but it is completely wrong. Rain, my guy, you put W and Calcit at the bottom, but Platinum and Nyan at the top? You must be from Austria, cause that's definitely the wrong way around. If I would have to list every mistake you have just made, this video would turn into one of those 24/7 radio streams, so I'm just gonna say, put Golden Glow at the tippity top and we're good. Shout out to Living Rain for keeping it real, and I'm out. Cheers!